When survivors speak,
dozens of crime survivors spoke in Springfield, hoping their stories bring that change to people around the state. Good evening, I'm Jessica Coons.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. The Capitol was filled today with groups desperate for lawmakers to take action. They want them to approve two proposals that would give more support to those impacted by violence. Our state Capitol reporter Theodora Coulivaris is live in our Capitol newsroom. And Theodora, it was an emotional day.
Jennifer, people told stories of how they lost loved ones to violence, some who've lost multiple family members. Others shared how they have survived violence, but all of them say changes need to be made to help people heal from these traumatic experiences. Crime survivors and people who have lost loved ones to violence took to the Capitol, candles in hand.
I am here to speak, to shout, to do what I have to do to get these laws changed as far as with domestic violence.
Pictures of people who have died filled the rotunda, and their family members stood nearby, calling for more resources to help those who have been impacted by violence.
This is very emotional for me because I'm looking at quilts and I'm seeing so much hurt, but to come here to turn our pain into power is something amazing that I'm very grateful and very proud to be here.
They want lawmakers to pass two bills. One would give people who have lost family members to crime 10 days of unpaid leave to grieve and make funeral arrangements.
Losing a loved one is traumatic enough, and not knowing whether you'll have your job during that time can further compound that trauma.
The other would recalculate sentencing credits awarded to prisoners who are in rehabilitation programs. Supporters say it will give them an incentive to further their education, which will then give them better opportunities to access housing and jobs.
those are the things that help provide economic stability, which also is a form of crime prevention. Because when people actually can work, then we see less cycles of violence in communities.
Those issues aren't the only focus. They also want to see more trauma recovery centers across the state. Those facilities help victims of domestic and gun violence, as well as sexual assault survivors.
There isn't an infrastructure of victim services in communities, so the Trauma Recovery Center provides that infrastructure of victim services in communities.
Aswad Thomas, who survived a shooting, says having access to one of those centers would have helped him.
We all have this common theme that we haven't received the services or resources that they need.
Both bills received bipartisan support when they passed out of the House. They are now in the Senate. Reporting live in Springfield, I'm Theodora Coulivaris, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Theodora, thank you.